Welcome back to the Memphis Tech Pharaohs College Football 26 Team Builder Dynasty. We are in the quarterfinals of the College Football Playoff. We're going to be traveling back down to Florida this time to take on the Florida Gators, who are the number 2 seed. And let's take a look at them real quick. Gators win 12-1 on the season, 7-1 in the SEC. Let's see, who did they lose to? They lost to Auburn, 47-44, so they do like to put up a lot of points. Beat Georgia in the conference championship, beat Georgia twice this year. So yeah, they're a pretty formidable team. And let's take a look at their players real quick. At quarterback, they have Eli Holstein. See, he's got a bunch of badges over there, including a option king and mobile resistance. So our pass rush may have a little bit of a challenge here. He's thrown for 3,784 yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 picks. Running back, Jaden Baugh, he's got a bunch of physical abilities as well. He's got 1,666 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 27 runs of 20 yards or more. That sounds like a challenge there. Receiving side, they have Nashawn Montgomery, 54 catches for 1,075 yards and 15 touchdowns. Dallas Wilson has 961 and 5. Vernell Brown III, 911 and 7 touchdowns. Defensively, Ty Jackson, their Mike, 80 tackles. Jaden Woods, 21 TFLs. And Jaden Woods with 13 sacks. Jalen Wiggins with 6.5. Interceptions, 5 to Cormani McClain. He's got a bunch of physical badges as well. So this will be a challenge, and I think we're up for it. We are 13-1 ourselves, and we've won 13 games in a row after losing that opening game against Vanderbilt 22-20. So let's quit talking about this. Let's hop into this game and see if we can advance and upset the Gators at the Sugar Bowl. And last time we were in this round, we got absolutely smoked by South Carolina. So let's hope that our team has improved enough and our luck changes, and we actually have a very good game here. Welcome to the 2027 Sugar Bowl here in New Orleans, Louisiana, taking on the Florida Gators, our second ranked Florida team in as many weeks. This will be a huge one here. We have high expectations, and these guys are the number 2 ranked team, number 2 seeded team in this college football playoff. So this is going to be a very big test, and I think we're ready for it. I think we have the offense and the defense. Defense is definitely going to be tested, but our offense has to come out, has to put some points on the board, and we got to get a lead, and then we can make them sit back. Not sure if we're going to run or pass. It all starts with pressure, getting pressure on their quarterback, stopping the run, making them one-dimensional, and we're going to kick off first. So Ian Badejo booms this one straight down the middle to the goal line. KD Daniels has it up to the right, back to the middle, wiggles his way, and gets met and put down at the 22-yard return, and that's where the Florida Gators will start. You can see we're 13-1, they're 12-1. See the comparisons for all those stats. Their quarterback, Eli Holstein, and their top running back, Jaden Baugh, in the backfield there. Slot man goes in motion, play action. Here comes the rush, and down he goes. Holstein immediately sacked, 9-yard sack as Wozniak and Wilbur combine on the sack. It's going to highlight Wilbur, but that was a combined sack. And that's not how they want to start now. 2nd down and 19, back to the 13-yard line. We love it. Here's a handoff the ball. Nope, play action. And dumps, and it's incomplete pass. He's trying to hit the tight end, Amir Jackson, on that one. And now it's 3rd and 19. Love these down and distance situations. We can come after the passer, sit back in coverage. Here's a shot to the flat and breaks off one tackle and spun around and dropped at the 29. That was Nashawn Montgomery. 16-yard flat pass. Now they're going to have to punt. Sammy Hayden booms one down the right side. LJ's got the 29, cuts back to the middle, back up, trying to find his way through. Gets it out to the 39, 11-yard return. And we get the ball on our own 39-yard line. You can see impact players of the game. We know the biggest impact guys right there in the backfield. Bryce Frost, Chad Gasper. Gasper at the handoff, finds a hole, cuts it up to the middle. Can get out to the 44-yard line, pick up a 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Go spread formation here. Gasper goes in motion. Frost drops, looks, stop route, caught. That's Scooter Page. He's going to get a first down past midfield, pick up a 7 to their 49-yard line. We go trips to the right. Slot man goes in motion. That's Mosley. Frost drops, looks, drag across the middle. That's Or Gillespie, and he gets knocked out of bounds after he picks up 8 yards. That'll bring up a second down and 2. Offense clicking early. Here's a handoff. Gasper trying to find his way up the middle, and he's going to fall forward and pick up the first down, get 3 on the play. And after an incomplete pass on first down, now it's 2nd and 10. Gasper and Hoyt in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Pierre Hoyt, and he gets dragged down from behind, only picks up 1 on the play. Now bring up 3rd down and 9. Frost drops, looks, throws over the middle, caught Lupke inside the 30, down to the 20, and there he's tackled. Big 17-yard drag to Fetu Lupke, our tight end. We got a 1st and 10, and low snap, handoff. Gasper on the draw play up the middle, pushes forward, and he's going to be just short, inches short as he gets down to the 11. 9-yard gain. Here's a handoff, and Gasper cuts it back. His lane he was going to on the right was all closed up, so he cut it hard back to the left. Picks up 6, and that'll be a 1st and goal at the 5. And here's a handoff, and he tries to go up the middle and met by 3 different Gators and dropped. And that'll be a loss of 1, and after an incomplete pass, now we have 3rd and goal from the 6. Frost flagging a play right away, throw over the middle, caught, down to the 1-yard line. He's going to be shy. It's going to be a 4th down. And it's offside on Florida, so we're going to take the penalty. It's only a 3-yard penalty, but that'll give us a 3rd and goal from the 3. See if we can punch this in real quick. Frost takes a snap, looks, slant over middle, and he dropped it. Incomplete pass to Mosley, had enough for the touchdown there. And we're going to go ahead and take this chip shot field goal as Ian Badejo pops that through. And we have a 3-0 lead. Probably should have gone for the touchdown, but I want to get the lead early. That's where we are. They're going to start on their own 23 after the kickoff. Holstein looks, throws out to the flat, caught and ran out of bounds. As Vernell Brown, 8-yard gain. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. Got tight trips to right in this pistol formation. Here's a handoff to Ball, looking to get outside, spins around 1 and gets the first down. Made the man miss. Picks up 3 on the play, out to the 34, 1st and 10. And no, he faked the motion, dropped back, passed it on the running back. He's got a wheel route out of the backfield, breaks 1 tackle, and Bob picks up 28 yards. Uncovered out of the backfield as they get out to our 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Their first big play of the game. Here's the hand off the ball, big hole, cuts it back to the middle, down the hash, and he gets bounced around inside the 15, 24-yard gain. Picked up 52 yards on 2 plays. 1st and 10, and there's a quick pass to the outside, and it's not going to gain much, if anything. 1-yard RPO to Montgomery, so 2nd down and 9. Holstein, ID in the mic, takes a snap, looks, throws, caught, breaks 1 tackle, and dragged down at the 5. That was Baugh. He's going to pick up 8, and that'll make it 3rd down and 1. KD Daniels checks into the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff, Daniels goes wide, gets a block, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Gators respond as they march down the field pretty easily, actually. And after this extra point, they're going to take a 7-3 lead. See Daniels run that in. And our drive would stall out. We'd have to punt. So now Florida has it at their own 31-yard line. Play action, dump over the middle, caught, and dropped short of the first down there. Cameron Kosman, the tight end, 9-yard pass. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. Holstein, handoff, Baugh, tries to blast his way through, and he does. Picks up the first down. Picks up 2 on the play. That's going to bring this first quarter to an end as both teams had some success, had some failure. 1-score game. Both teams trying to figure this out. Gators, all that passing yards, leading in that category, but lead in time of possession. And they get a 1st and 10 now on the 42-yard line. Holstein, handoff, trying to get outside. That's Evan Dickens, and he's going to lose 3 on the play as Jason Wozniak gets in there for the TFL. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Holstein looks deep over the middle, caught. It's a 1st down. Hayden Mizell with the catch, 18 yards on that slant route, post route, whatever that was. Now we get a 1st and 10 out of 43. Here's a handoff ball trying to get outside and bounces off one and gets finally dragged forward. Going to pick up 9 on the play. Now give him a 2nd down and 1 as they go big formation here. 2 tight ends. Hand off the ball, straight up the middle, big hole into the secondary, bounces through 2 guys. He's going to pick up 15 yards on the play, and I give him a 1st and 10 at the 19 as their offense is clicking now. Got to figure something out on defense. Holstein, quick throw, out, caught, and he gets dragged down. It's Montgomery. Going to pick up 9, though. That'll be 2nd down and 1. See if we can hold him to a field goal here. Ball up the middle, gets it 1st down and pushes forward inside the 5, down to the 3. That'll be 1st and goal from there. Holstein takes a snap, quick RPO pass out to the flat, and it's going to pick up nothing on that as Brown got swarmed over immediately, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 3. Running back goes in motion. Holstein drops, looks, throw, touchdown. Amir Jackson, the tight end. Just a quick little toss there before the defense could react. And the Florida Gators, after they kick this extra point, are going to be up 14-3. We had them stopped early. They've been on a roll the last 2 drives. We got to figure something out on defense. And after the kickoff, we're going to start on our own 17-yard line. Here's a handoff. Gasper trying to push his way through, and he's only going to pick up 1. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. Hit the 8-minute mark here in the 2nd quarter. There's another handoff to Gasper. Finds a hole up the middle, and he's going to pick up 7 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. Got to get this conversion. Hoyt checks in. Gasper goes in motion. Handoff to Hoyt, and he gets wide. He's got the 1st down out to the 40. Way to move the chains there, Pierre. 14-yard run, and after an incomplete pass on 1st down, we're going to find it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Frost, screen pass, caught. Great block there as Gasper gets up the sideline, breaks another tackle. He's inside their 40. 21 yards on the screen pass. Now Frost drifting's got a man over the middle, caught. That's Mosley, and he's going to push forward and get another 1st down to the 28. Pickup of 11 on the drag route. Got trips left now. Handoff, Gasper trying to weave his way through. He's going to pick up 3 on the play. Now bring up a 2nd down and 7. Need to get a touchdown here. High snap. Frost has got it. Here comes pressure. Throws over the middle. It's caught by Orr Gillespie. He's going to pick up 5 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. Get down to their 19-yard line. Handoff. Hoyt straight up the middle. He's got a hole, and he's going to get dropped at the 10-yard line. Another big run there. 9 yards gives us a 1st and goal. Get trips to the left. Gasper in there and takes the handoff. Goes wide. Cuts it back. And minimal gain there. He picks up 3. And after 2 incomplete passes in a row, we're going to have to settle for another field goal try. And Zion Badejo puts this one through as well. And now it's back to a 1-score game. 14-6. Florida taking over on their own 22 after the kickoff. Quick RPO pass to the tight end. Jackson's got it. He's going to get another 1st down. 12 yards on that play. 1st and 10 at the 34. Handoff, Baugh tries to spin his way through. Gets bounced around, and he's going to pick up 4 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Under 3 minutes left here in the 1st half. Need to stop, guys. Holstein looks, throws, out route, caught, and dragged down shy of the 1st down. Dallas Wilson with the 5-yard out route. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. Got to be careful of this quarterback sneak. And he doesn't get it. There we go. As we blast him down. And they're going to, it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And it looks like they're going to punt, yes. So Hayden steps back in here. Booming kick right down the hash. Right, the 12-yard line. L.J. Young trying to get wide and doesn't do much of anything. Picks up 2. It's a 45-yard punt. So we're going to start on our own 14. 1:53 left. All 3 timeouts. Frost over the middle. Caught. That's Lupke out to the 30 and gets pushed out of bounds at the 31. 17 yards on the post. Give us a 1st and 10 as we go with the 2-back set. Gasper goes in motion. Frost drops. Screen pass. Caught. Hoyt tries to get upfield, and he does get, just shy of the 1st down. Picks up 9. I'll bring up a 2nd and 1. We stay with that 2-back set. Handoff Hoyt. He's got a crease. Pushes through. Spins around. He's got a first down. So he gets out to the 46 on a 6-yard gain, and we go no huddle. Frost gets his play. Drops. Screen pass. Caught by Gasper. Great block. He's got a seam. Up the sideline and dropped at their 41-yard line. 13-yard gain. So we hustle up here. Under a minute left. Gasper goes in motion. Frost drifting, looking, throws to the flat. Gasper's got it, and he's going to get dropped for a loss of 1 on the play, and we're going to have to call a timeout. 47 seconds left. He's 2nd down and 11. Need about 20 yards for field goal range, but we really want a touchdown. Frost drops, look, man over the middle, caught on the slant. That's Mosley, and he's going to be just shy. 11-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and inches as we go no huddle. 2 backs still in. Handoff. Gasper finds a lane, pushes through. He's got first down to the 22, a 9-yard gain. Down to 21 seconds. Frost takes a snap. Looking, throws up the seam. Oh, and it's caught. That's Mosley. 1st and goal as we call a timeout. 22-yard gain down to the 1. Sorry, 21-yard gain down to the 1. We got a 1st and goal. Here's a handoff, and Gasper's in for the touchdown. Nice drive there, boys. So we cut this down to a 14-12 game. Chad Gasper getting the job done at the goal line this time. We're going to go for 2 with 14 seconds left and a half. Try and tie this game up. And a quick flat pass, and that's going to be good conversion as no one covered or Gillespie. Easy 2-point conversion. And we have a tie game as we go to halftime. That was a Jekyll and Hyde half, man. We held them, and then we marched down and can't get a touchdown, and then they score twice, and we score. You can see the rushing yards are fairly even. And let's check out the rest of the stats in this game. You can see 15 first downs to 10. We lead there, 229 to 184. We have 76 yards rushing there, 66. We have 153 yards passing to 118. We're 4 out of 8 on 3rd. They're 2 out of 4. We're 1 for 1 on 4th down. No interceptions. And right about 2-minute time of possession lead for us. And we're going to get the ball start the second half at the 20. Trips left. Frost drifting. Got a man. Scooter Page across the middle. Breaks 1 tackle. Falls forward out to the 33. The 13-yard drag. And that's a first down. There's a handoff. Gasper up the middle. And he gets blasted down as Mosley couldn't hold the block. Only picks up 2 on the play. Be 2nd and 8. There's another handoff. Gasper going wide, tries to cut back and gets knocked down after a gain of 3. I'll bring up a 3rd and 5 at the 39. Frost drifting to his right, looking, throws, and it's caught. Oh, what a catch. Mosley bounces off 2 guys, pushes forward and gets pushed out of bounds at the 45 of Florida. 16 yards on the drag. Great strength at the end. Frost throws across the middle, loop key on the crosser. It's got to get dragged down at the 30. 15-yard gain there. 1st and 10, 2 backs in again. Here's Hoyt up the middle, big hole into the secondary. Killing them with these 2-back sets. Down to the 17. It's a 13-yard gain. 1st and 10 from there. Gasper goes in motion. Frost looks, slant, caught, and that's Mosley. 8-yard gain. Can bring up a 2nd down and 2. Pharaohs offense is clicking now. Handoff. Gasper goes wide, cuts it back to the middle, gets the first down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from there. Which back is going to get the ball here? Here's handoff. Gasper goes wide, gets a block on the outside, and he's into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown. As we now take a 21-14 lead after the extra point. Chad Gasper coming up big in these big games. And after the kickoff, Florida's going to start on their own 18-yard line. 1st and 10. RPO pass, and it's caught, and it's only going to be a gain of 4. Brown with the catch. Now bring up a 2nd down and 6. Holstein takes a snap. Looks, steps up, throws. Oh, down the hash. He's got Brown. Big gainer there. 34 yards on the post as he torches our defense. And now they get a first down at the 44-yard line. There's a handoff to Baugh. Pushes through one guy who can't get this guy on the ground, and he picks up 4. And after an incomplete pass, it's going to be 3rd down and 6 now. And fake. Holstein looks, throws it to Ball in the flat, and he's going to be just short. It's going to be 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it. It's going to be a 52-yard attempt by Sua Little. Kick is right down the middle and plenty good. So Florida gets points, but we still lead 21-17. We're going to start our next drive on the 18-yard line. Incomplete on first, makes it 2nd down. Here's a draw play to Gasper on 2nd down. He bounces off a guy, picks up 6. I'm going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Frost takes a snap. It didn't look like he was ready. Throws it out the flat to Gasper. He's got the 1st down up the sideline. And he's going to get dropped at the 36-yard line. Pick up a 12. Luckily, we didn't fumble that ball. 2 backs in again. Frost drops. Quick throw to the flat. Gasper's got it. Pushes up. And he's going to pick up 4 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Gasper's had the last 3 plays in a row. Make it 4. Here's a handoff, and he gets swarmed over and dropped and loses 3 on the play. Now bring up a 3rd down and 9. Might want to try somebody else. Frost dropping, way back, looks, throws, scooter on the crosser, and he's going to get just enough for the 1st down to get to the 47-yard line. Closing in on 3 minutes left here in the 3rd. Here's Gasper, tries to cut back and runs into the tackle for no gain. Now bring up a 2nd down and 10. Back to the 2-back set. Hoyt goes in motion. Frost drops, throws, and it's going to be a huge loss. They sniffed that one out. 8-yard loss on the screen pass gives us the 3rd down and 18. Frost drops and goes screen pass the other way, and Gasper trying to get wide, and he can't get there, and he's going to lose 3 more. Drive was rolling, and then 2 bad play calls, and we're going to have to punt. Quintana angles this one towards the sideline. Daniels has got it and steps out of bounds at the 31. That's a 34-yard punt. Florida's going to have it 1st and 10 there. Down by 4. Hand off the ball, tries to get outside, and he gets swallowed up, and it's going to lose a yard on the play. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. Holstein takes a snap, drops, good pocket, throws, up the middle, caught, and that's a big 1st down as they cross midfield. 25-yard seam pass to Brown. Holstein takes a snap, play action, looking, throws, and another catch and up the sideline and stepping out of bounds is Wilson. He gets 25 yards on that one after incomplete pass. They have a 2nd and 10 with 12 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff, and ball can't go anywhere. He's going to lose 2 on the play. Jolly with the TFL, and that's going to end our 3rd quarter. Quite the game here. Both teams taking shots against each other. But the Memphis Tech Pharaohs lead 21-17. Very tight game here. We have the lead in rush yards, but everything else is pretty even, except that time of possession. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the scoreboard here. Holstein drops, looks, throws, right up the seam, and that's a touchdown. Jackson, his 2nd of the day. Tight end found himself wide open as he split the cover 3, nobody in that seam at all, and he just easily walks into the end zone. And after the extra point, Florida's up now 24-21 early here in the 4th quarter. We're going to start on the 19-yard line after the kickoff. There's a slant over the middle. Mosley's going to have a 1st down. There we go. 11-yard gain out to the 30. 1st and 10, trips to the left. Frost takes a snap, looks, got a crosser, that's Lupke, and he's going to pick up 6 on the play. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. Wish we could get him more involved. There's a handoff. Hoyt running up. He's going to push through and get the 1st down. And he should not have been in there. Gasper should be in there. And I don't know what happened, but he just disappeared. So Hoyt's going to be the main man now as Frost throws over the middle. Caught Mosley's got a 1st down into Florida territory down to the 37. 21-yard gain on the slant. And you can see now we have Hoyt and Jamison. I don't know what happened. He's not injured. I looked it up. And Jamison can't do much of anything as he gains 1. And after an incomplete pass, we're going to have a 3rd down and 9. Man in motion. It's Or Gillespie. Frost drops. Got a crosser. That's Mosley. He's going to pick up the 1st down and get down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. Here's a handoff. Hoyt up the middle, pushing through. Big gain there. Pick up a 7. And after an incomplete pass, we're going to have 3rd down and 3 from the 17-yard line. The drop, out route, caught. Mosley's got the first down and gets down inside the 10. So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 9. Pharaohs knocking on the door here, trying to take the lead again. Frost looking, throws, stop route, caught. Be 3 yards to Lupke. He's 2nd and goal from the 6. And punch this in here. Here's Ty Hardy, his first carry, and it almost gets in there. Gets down to the 2. Pick up a 4. Now bring up a 3rd down and goal from the 2. Here's the handoff. Hoyt trying to go wide. He gets dragged down behind for a loss. Loss of 2 on the play. And we're going to have to kick this field goal now to tie the game. Really wanted the touchdown, but we'll take the tie. Kick this ball back off. Under 7 minutes left in this game. Winner goes on to the semifinals. Holstein rolling to his right, throws to the flat, caught, and that's Jackson, and he's going to get just short. He's going to pick up 9 on the out route. Now bring up a 2nd and 1. Winner of this game is going to play either Nebraska or Texas in the semis. And a quick RPO pass, that's another caught pass and another first down as Brown picks up 8 out to the 39-yard line. Holstein takes a snap, throws out to the flat, and bouncing off one as Montgomery is pushed out of bounds. It's a 1-yard gain. And after an incomplete pass, they're going to have a 3rd down and 9 now. 5:10 left in this game. Holstein looks, throws, and it's going to be picked off. I don't know who he was throwing that to, but he threw it right to our safety. That's Chris Ellinger. He's going to pick up 6 on the return, and we get the big turnover late in this game. Holstein just kind of floated that up. Ellinger's playing center field. Don't know what happened here. He just lofted it up, and he was way overthrown. And we're going to get it at the 37-yard line. 5 minutes left. See if we can eat this clock and put points on the board as Hoyt is going to lose a yard on the play. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. Even if it's just a field goal, we got to burn most of this clock off. Here's a flat pass caught and dragged down. That's Mosley going to pick up 5 on the play. Bring up a big 3rd down and 6. Need this conversion right here. Frost drifting to his right. Throws, got a drag route, caught, and that's Or Gillespie. He's going to move the chains, 7-yard gain there. Get it out to the 48, under 4 minutes left. Here's a handoff to Hoyt, trying to push his way through, and he's going to pick up 3 on the play. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 as Jamison checks in. 2-back set here. Hoyt goes in motion. Handoff Jamison, he's got a hole, pushes up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. Pick up a 10 on the play. Down to the 39-yard line. Frost drifting to his right. Throws back across the middle. That's caught by Lupke. 9-yard gain on the slant. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this big, important game, this Sugar Bowl that's going to decide who goes to the semifinals. Just got to put this ball in the end zone. And here's a drop play. Hoyt up the middle. He's going to have the first down. 6 yards on that. Down to the 24. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. Hoyt trying to get wide. He gets dragged down from behind again as we lose 2. And we're going to, no, that's Florida calling their first timeout. They want to make sure they have time left. He's 2nd down and 12. Frost looking, throwing over the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. Mosley had it in his hands. Contact, knocked it out. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. Frost looking, out route, caught Mosley, and he can't get up the field. He gets pushed out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th and 4, 1:19 left. Ian Badejo's kick is off the right, upright and through. Okay, thank you. From 35 yards out, and we have a 3-point lead now, 1:12 left. Florida gets the ball on their 17, only 2 timeouts left. Holstein shot to the flat, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's Jackson, and they said he went out of bounds, so they're going to stop the clock at 1:08. 2nd down, 7. Here's the handoff ball straight up the middle into the secondary, and he finally gets dragged down, but he picks up 24 on the play. Lucky we didn't give up a bigger run than that. Now they have it 1st and 10. Minute left. Here's a pass complete and pinballing around. That's Brown picks up 18 yards on the slant route. Now they go no huddle. 57 seconds left. And I'm going to spike the ball. They have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 10 from the 38. They need a field goal. And a quick pass to the flat. Caught. And, he jukes one guy out. That's Brown down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. How did he score? Unbelievable. I called man, cover 2 man, all right? And watch this block. He throws it out, and this one receiver blocks 2 of our guys. And Brown jukes out the safety, Ellinger, and races down the sideline. Wozniak can't get him. And, he scored. How does that happen? Unbelievable. After the kickoff, we're going to start on the 25. It was a touchback. We have 45 seconds and 3 timeouts to get a touchdown. Frost over the middle, caught Luke. He's got a first down. Stops the clock. 41 seconds left. We run up no huddle. 38 seconds. Frost takes a snap, drops, throws deep over the middle. And it's batted down, almost picked. Now bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 39. Plenty of timeouts. We can use the middle of the field. Throws it out to the flat, and Hoyt's going to just run out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8, though. 31 seconds left. 2-back set. Frost looks. Throws over the middle. Hardy's got it. Breaks 1 tackle. Falls forward. Gets the first down. We're going to have to call a timeout. Our first timeout as he gets the first down out to the 49. 25 seconds left. Look at him playing deep. The whole team's playing deep. And there's another crosser over the middle. Hoyt is going to get dragged down. We're going to call another timeout. Pickup of 8. And that'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 41. We need a chunk play here. We need to get about 20 yards. Frost looking, throws, drag route, and he's going to run out of bounds. That's Mosley. Down to 15 seconds left now. From the 36-yard line, trips to the right. Frost drops, looks, throws deep over the middle. And it's picked off. And that's going to be ball game. Josiah Davis with the interception and the 17-yard return, and the Florida Gators survive this Sugar Bowl against the Memphis Tech Pharaohs. Their defense comes up big right when they needed it. And we kicked entirely too many field goals. That was the problem. And we had to get something downfield. Needed to get closer to the end zone. And they just had too many guys back there. And they take the knee and they win the Sugar Bowl. They survive the Sugar Bowl. This is a game we easily could have won. Probably should have won. But, when you can't put the ball in the end zone, I still don't know why Gasper disappeared in the 4th quarter. Completely gone. Wasn't injured. I don't understand. We don't have wear and tear on. You see the Sugar Bowl trophy as the Gators are celebrating. Man, it's 2 years in a row. We play a good first-round game, and then we just can't seal a deal in the quarterfinals. But we'll hit the recruiting trail and try and improve this team and come right back next year. Let's check out the final stats. 34 first downs to 18. 491 yards to 401. 138 yards rushing to 90. Look at that. We threw the ball 54 times. 353 yards passing to 311. 11 out of 18 on 3rd down. They were 3 of 7. And each team threw a pick. And we had the ball 13 more minutes than them. And we still lost by 4. Let's check out the stats. Frost, 38 of 54. 353 yards. No touchdowns. 1 pick. Gasper, 19 for 64 and 2 before he disappeared. Hoyt, 12 for 59 in relief. And receiving side, Mosley, 12 for 139 and no touchdowns. Gasper added 40 more yards before he disappeared. Didn't have nearly the pancakes we normally do. Defensively, only 9 tackles for Roderick. Nobody with double figures. 3 TFLs by Wozniak. Those were low too. Only 1 sack in the game. That was like the first play of the game. And Ellinger with a pick that we couldn't do much more than kick a field goal. But tough loss. But got to be happy with the season. And that was a rough loss. We did all we could. Maybe I should have gone for that touchdown instead of kicking the field goal, but I wanted to take the lead and see if our defense could come through, and just couldn't do it in the very end. It was an excellent season, 13-2. nothing to be upset about. And now we're going to be moving on to the Big 12, and hopefully we'll have better week-to-week competition in that conference. And let's advance this week, see who actually wins the national championship. Chris Ellinger, American Conference Player of the Week with that 1 interception and 5 tackles. Chad Gasper, 19 carries, 64 yards, averages 3 per carry. Too bad we didn't have him in the fourth quarter. And take a look at this bracket. Notre Dame beats USC 34-26. Oregon beats Penn State 28-23. Nebraska upsets Texas, and they'll take on Florida. So Florida, Nebraska, Oregon, Notre Dame. Javier Mumphrey, we must have offered to extend him because I did nothing with that. Does that mean we lost LD Scott? I don't know. Yeah, our A Prestige level 36 master motivator LD Scott went to Washington to be their defensive coordinator. Okay, well, I see there's no loyalty there, so that's why we have a 21 level drop in our coordinators, so that's not good. And Oregon loses to Notre Dame 45-29. Florida knocks off Nebraska 41-24, so it's number 2 Florida against number 5 Notre Dame at the Superdome, so Florida's going to go right back there 2 weeks later. And Notre Dame is your 2027 national champion, beating Florida 38-21. Let's check out our team stats real quick. Final stats for the season. Bryce Frost throws for 5,098 yards, 46 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Rushing side, Chad Gasper, 1,768 yards, 21 touchdowns. Hoyt didn't start the season splitting time, getting about a third of the carries, but did real well. 541 yards, 8 touchdowns as a true freshman. Receiving side, Mosley, 122 catches, 1,632 yards, 13 touchdowns. Carlos Gillespie, 78 catches for 11, 14, and 12. Lupke, our tight end, 848 yards, 9 touchdowns. Scooter Page, 777 and 8. And Chad Gasper, 582 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Russ Jolly, 129 tackles with 29 TFLs, 4 sacks, and a pick. Jason Wozniak, 129 tackles, 44 TFLs, 10 sacks. Chris Wilbur, 115 tackles, 19 TFLs, 5 sacks, 2 picks. Chris Ellinger, 115 tackles, 18 TFLs, and a pick. Charles Bagley, 102 tackles, 4 TFLs, 3 picks. Roderick with 91, 11, half sack, 2 picks. Holland had a pick. And Jason Wozniak with 44, but George Gallimore, 42 TFLs and 14 and a half sacks. He was 1, Wozniak was 2, Melvin and Garland 8.5, and Bagley led in interceptions. So there we go. Very impressive third season. Gotta love how the team has progressed. And now we will move on to the offseason, finish up this recruiting class, do all of our training, hit that transfer portal as well. So that'll be the next episode. So hey, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, comment, share it out, hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode goes live. And we'll be back soon with this complete off-season, start of season 4 for the Memphis Tech Pharaohs, College Football 26 Dynasty. You guys take care.